So guys, we're going to be going through the best NBA player props on PrizePicks today. Now I did want to show you the results from yesterday's picks from my exclusive Discord group, and as you guys see, we actually got 18 picks correct, which was absolutely insane. So we're on a huge hot streak, but if you want to get 18 picks right like me, win more bets, and receive the best picks from some of the best bettors in the world for less than a cup of coffee, you can access the exclusive Discord and meet some of the best sport bettors in the game by joining my Patreon, which will be linked down below in the description. Once you join, you'll have complete access to the Discord and can start winning more bets today. So make sure to join my Patreon using the link in the description. And here's one of our members who just signed up and won himself $150 just yesterday, and another member who won $139 for the 4th day in a row since joining my Discord. So guys, if you want to win big money like our members, the link will be in the description, so go join the Patreon to have access to the Discord group, and I will be continuing to upload every single day on this channel the best bets and props, so make sure to subscribe so you don't miss my daily uploads. Alright, so let's get straight into the first pick. And when it comes to these picks, I'm not saying to chuck all of them into a parlay and hope for the best. Pick and choose the ones that you like and the ones that work best for you. So the first pick we're going to be talking about is Mike Conley, and this one is for 6 assists and this one is for more. Now as you all know, Mike Conley has been playing fantastic for none other than the Minnesota Timberwolves, and they do face off against the Denver Nuggets. Now Denver Nuggets do actually rank 9th in assists allowed, but as you see over the last 5 games, we've seen Mike Conley go on the over 5 out of the last 5, with 2 of them actually being a push. Now we do like the over for this situation once again, due to the fact that Mike Conley has been able to hit this line consistently against Denver. His average over the last 5 is also 7.6 as well, and on top of that, when it comes to Denver, they actually don't do a very good job at restricting assists to the point guard position. So that's the reason why we have seen Mike Conley be able to go on the over pretty easily, or definitely get close to it at certain times where he got a push. But on top of all that, we do like the over for this situation here. We think all signs point towards the over, and we are going to be sticking to it. So Mike Conley, 6 assists, 4 more, I think is an absolute steal. Now getting to the next one, we're going to be talking about Pascal Siakam. So Siakam has been playing great as well, and this one is for 30.5 points, revs, and assists, and this one also is for more. Now when we look at Pascal, we've actually seen him go on the over in 1 out of the last 5 games, which is great to see, but they do face off against the New York Knicks. Now, as you all know, New York Knicks do rank 2nd in points allowed. On top of that, when it comes to assists allowed, New York Knicks do rank pretty well at 8th, and then they rank 2nd in actually, rebounds allowed. So they rank pretty high. So the reason why we do like the over for this situation for a lot of different reasons. First is that OG Anunoby is expected to be out for this game. So is Mitchell Robinson, which we definitely think is going to be a huge hit to them. Dwayne Washington, Julius Randle still out, and also Charlie Brown Jr. On top of that, when we look at Indiana's side, we are expecting, and it is still probable, guys, so he still may play last minute, but even if he does, we don't think it'll make too much of a difference. But Tyrese Haliburton is also expected to sit out this game as well. So because of that, when we actually look at Pascal and his defensive matchups coming into this game, he may not have anyone significant on him, since Mitchell Robinson, Julius Randle are all out, and so is OG Anunoby. And because of that, we do like the over for this situation here. When we look at some of the games against New York Knicks, we have seen him get very close, and also at other times, even in the most recent game, it was a blowout situation. So Pascal and the Stars sat out very early, so there's a reason for that being so low. But on top of that, we do like the over for this situation. We think it is going to be a different situation for someone like Pascal, and because of that, we are sticking to the over here. When we also look at what the bookies are saying, the bookies actually have him favored for the over as well, so we do like that on top of everything. So Pascal Siakam, 30.5 points, revs, and assists for more, I think is a great pick. Now getting to the next one is Isaiah Hartenstein. So as you all know, Isaiah, fantastic player for the New York Knicks, and this one, however, is for revs and assists for 14.5, and this one actually is for less. Now we look at Isaiah, we've actually seen him go on the under in 4 out of the last 5 games, and they do face off against the Indiana Pacers. Now, as you all know, Pacers do rank 4th in assists allowed and 15th in rebounds allowed. However, when it comes to actually Indiana Pacers, they do a very good job at restricting revs and assists to the center position, which is what Hartenstein actually is. So that's the reason why we do like the under for this situation here. We think we should see Isaiah go on the under due to the fact that Indiana are going to try their best to restrict him as much as possible. And on top of that, if you look at his average over the last 5, it's also 11.8, which is significantly under the line. So all signs really do point towards the under, and we are going to be sticking to it there. So because of those reasons, guys, Isaiah Hartenstein, 14.5 rebs and assists for less, I think is a great pick. So as you all know, I do want to get these picks out to you as soon as possible, but PrizePicks is delayed with some of their lines. So here are a couple of players you should definitely watch out for when their lines drop. So first player we're going to be talking about is Dante DiVincenzo, who's been averaging 23.6 points, 4.2 rebounds, and 3.6 assists. So he has done a fantastic job for the New York Knicks, and the New York Knicks do continue to face off against the Indiana Pacers. Now, as you all know, the series is tied, and as we all know as well, Pacers do actually rank 27th in points allowed. When it comes to assists allowed, they do rank 4th, and then rebounds allowed, guys, the Pacers actually do rank pretty well, or pretty average in that sense, as they rank 15th. Now, when it comes to Dante DiVincenzo, we do actually very much like the over for these situations. However, we would focus a lot more on points when it comes to this. We have noticed that Dante DiVincenzo has a very high usage rate in the scoring department, and we have seen that happen over the last couple of games. In the most recent game, it was a blowout situation, so that's the reason why he only had 7 points. But if we look at the first 3, he had 25, 28, 35, so definitely above what he is used to compared to the regular season. And we do believe that's due to the fact that when it comes to Pacers defense, they tend to actually focus a lot more on stars. So for this case, Jalen Brunson, and it actually does, give more usage rate to Dante DiVincenzo and more opportunities to actually score, since there's too much attention on Brunson. So we do like the over for this situation here. Now, I would focus a lot more on points. When it comes to rebounds and assists, he still definitely has the possibility to go on the over, but I do very much like the points more than anything to see him be able to go on the over here. So Dante DiVincenzo, keep an eye out for his line, specifically points, and if it is under these averages, definitely look to go on the over. Again, to the next player, we're going to be talking about Aaron Gordon, who's been averaging 15.2 points, 5.8 rebounds, and 5 assists in the last 5 games. So he has done a fantastic job for none other than the Denver Nuggets, and the Nuggets do face off against the Minnesota Timberwolves. As you all know, Minnesota do rank 1st in points allowed, 3rd in assists allowed, and then 4th in rebounds allowed. So they rank very high in all categories. Now, when we look at Aaron Gordon, he did have himself a pretty good game last game where he had 27 points, 7 rebounds, and 6 assists. However, we are actually expecting the under for this situation. We think that game was a bit of an outlier one, and on the regular, we should actually see Aaron Gordon more likely go on the under, and that's why we are sticking to it. So we do like the under for this situation here. Timberwolves do rank very high. We definitely did see, Timberwolves struggle defensively in that most recent game, which is one of the reasons why Gordon was able to go on the over. But we think, when it coming into this next game, game 5, it is going to be a big nail biter one. We think Minnesota are going to play the regular defense that we usually see from them. So because of those reasons, definitely keep an eye out for Aaron Gordon's line. If it is too close to these averages, the line itself, definitely look to go on the under. Now, getting to the next player, we're going to be talking about his opponent, Jaden McDaniels, who's been averaging 8.8 points, 3.6 rebounds, and 1.2 blocks. Now, they face off against the Denver Nuggets, as we all know, and Denver do rank 6th in points allowed. On top of that, when it comes to assists allowed, they do rank 9th and then 7th in rebounds allowed. Because of that, we actually do very much like the under for this situation here. When it comes to Jaden McDaniels, yes, he is a great player, but we've actually seen his usage rate decrease quite a bit due to the fact that when it comes to Jaden McDaniels, we have actually seen, other players in that Timberwolves game, whether it's, someone like Anthony Edwards, Rudy Gobert, Karl Anthony Towns, even others actually have and take away from Jaden McDaniels' usage rate, especially on offense. When it comes to rebounds and assists, he doesn't have that high of a usage rate. Rebounds, not too high of a usage rate as well. So we do definitely see someone like Jaden McDaniels just focusing on ball defense, which shouldn't lead to too many stats for him. So that's the reason why we do like the under for this situation here. On top of this, Denver do also rank very high in all categories as well, so we are taking that into consideration on top of that as well. So Jaden McDaniels, keep an eye out for his line, and like we mentioned with Aaron Gordon, if it is too close to these averages, definitely look to go on the under, because I think there'll be a lot of great value there. So guys, if you do want to win more bets and win more money, don't forget to join our exclusive Discord group by signing up to our Patreon, which will be linked down below in the description, or you can also find it in the pinned comment down below. Once you join, you'll have complete access to the Discord and can start winning more bets and win more money today. So guys, I'll see you over there, and I'll see you soon. Peace.